Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon X Randomizer Nuzlocke. This is part 17 and we're here in Coumarine City with a couple of new Pokemon on the team. I've gone ahead and trained up our glorious Zekrom and our Mega Abomasnow. We were planning on adding them to the team. I have done just that. It does leave us with a couple of weaknesses, but screw it, we have power, and that's all that really matters here. We have the incredibly high attack stat Zekrom rocking Thunderfang, Dragon Rage, which could be better, but still, Dragon Claw and Thunderbolt. And we have ourselves this Abomasnow, which is rocking Giga Drain, Wood Hammer, Ice Shard, and Glaciate. So overall, pretty good movesets, pretty limited in terms of like variable typing. We basically have stab on them and that's it, but that's fine, that's fine. The stab is good after all. And I did also go ahead and get a couple of new TMs. I believe we got Thunder and Thunder Wave from the girl that was giving me like quizzes for TMs. So we have a couple of extra options. We can even teach Thunder Wave to Regigigas, which honestly, I didn't notice that before because I only had Zekrom on my team while I was training it up. But Thunder Wave is pretty nice for Regigigas. We can do Power Fusion with this, which honestly is something. It's certainly an option. It depends on how much we want to rely on Slow Start. At the moment, I'm kind of fine with just letting Regigigas do what it wants. It takes out most Pokemon before we even get past Slow Start, which is fine. So I'm gonna hold off for now, but if we want to add that, we can. So, today, the goal is very, very simple. We made it to Coumarine City, we have a gym, we're doing the gym. Bada bing, bada boom. That easy, that good. So, I feel like this gym is one of the more forgettable gyms in the game, but obviously with a randomizer, anything can happen. So let's go ahead and see, shall we? How's the bout, little sprout? I hate it here. I see why this is forgettable. We're doing weird puns. You got it figured out yet, champ? Yep, Old Man Ramos's gym is all about grass. It's simple, right? You see a vine hanging in front of you, just grab right on, and hang on for dear life. Why does that sound so threatening? That's maybe the most important part of all, right, pal? Why does it sound so threatening? Why does it sound like they're gonna drop me into a pit of snakes if I don't hold on enough? Are they gonna do that? I did also see a couple of puns earlier today on a Reddit thread, and I saw someone that called their Macago beep beep because Macago beep beep. As in the car goes beep beep, and that caused me so much pain that it's been stuck in my head for a solid 10 hours. Please send help. Please. I can't get Macago beep beep out of my head. It's the only thought going through my head. I'll probably say it multiple times today because it's stuck in my head. Pumpkaboo can survive a Dragon Claw from a Zekrom? What an absolute lad. Holy. Okay, first of all, even my Zekrom suck. My Zekrom has a positive attack nature. Is Pumpkaboo a god? Have I messed up? Did I get the wrong Pokemon? Should I have been excited for Pumpkaboo rather than Zekrom? I just can't. I'm actually a little bit bewildered at that. But yeah, the plan is very simple. We're gonna just head through this gym. We're gonna get to the gym leader. That might be easier said than done, as we have picked up a couple of weaknesses. So on our team right now, you may notice that we have a Pokemon that is weak to Fairy, being our Zekrom, with absolutely no resistances. Because we removed Kling Clang, but I gave it a little bit of thought, and at the end of the day, Kling Clang is another fighting type weakness. We have a good couple of fighting type weaknesses on our team. I didn't really want to add to that, because at the moment the only things we have to deal with them are Frillish, which is kind of bulky because it has an Eviolite, and Sylveon. Speaking of fighting types, so I didn't want to have Kling Clang and every other thing that was weak to fighting at the same time with Abomasnow, you know, Regigigas, and Golem. And that would require me to get rid of one of those, and one of those is a Mega. One of those is a Regigigas, which if it gets past Slow Start is a God, and also is only weak to fighting, so only one weakness. And the other one is a Head Smash God. Head God, if you will. So I had no choice. Kling Clang couldn't come onto the team. There was no room for it. Plus, it also kind of doubles up in a lot of its moves that it had with Zekrom, as Zekrom has Dragon Claw and has electric moves, and can you believe it, that is exactly what our Kling Clang had, except our Kling Clang also had Gave Run. So was it worth getting rid of Kling Clang? Yeah, probably. Belly Drum Hariyama just tried to happen, and that's scary. I don't know if Hariyama learns Bullet Punch by level up, but if it Belly Drummed before I came in with this, that could have been very rough. Maybe we should use Frillish in the future. We'll have to give that some thought. Frillish is also... well, it's not close to evolving. It's not. It's level 40, but it is making its way towards evolving. And when that happens, we will probably move the Eviolite to Graveler. Unless Graveler is evolved by that point, because we do have trade evolutions off, meaning it can evolve just naturally through level up, I believe, in the randomizer. Because obviously there would be no way of me being able to trade the Pokemon, so... it kind of had to turn it on, or deal with the fact that we would have a Graveler forever, so... I would rather at least give it the option to evolve, although... Eevee Graveler, there is something to be said... Okay, this Loudred is causing me so many problems. There is something to be said about Eevee Graveler being better in physical defense, which is definitely one of the ways that I would want to use it, so... There's positives to Eevee. There is. It's a very good item, it's just... We have an Assault Vest, and I'd probably just Assault Vest Golem. Bone. Is it time? There's only one Pokemon left. I'm being a little bit careful with Abomasnow. I don't want to bring it out at the start of fights because obviously it has Hail. And I don't want Hail to hit my team. Hail hitting the enemy? Yay! Happy! Hail hitting my team? Boo. Frown. You know? I don't know why I decided to say it like that, like I'm speaking to actual 2-year-olds, I'm sorry, but you get the idea. I don't want Hail hitting my team in a Nuzlocke. We have a couple things to mitigate it, like leftovers on Sylveon and a Shell Bell on Zekrom, because, you know, it's just the best thing we had for Zekrom. So, we have some things to mitigate the Hail damage at least, but I would rather avoid it if we can, and just, Mega Evolve on these poor innocent Cubones that I realistically had no reason to do that to, but... we did it anyway. So, while we are not in the scary part of the gym, and we are still... Can I go up here? And we are still going through the early trainers, let's get into Question of the Day. The question of the day is going to be one that will help me, honestly. As I recently caught myself a shiny Articuno, which, you know what? I am way too lazy to set up my actual capture card for this, so I'm just going to hover this in front of the camera, but it's kind of like a very, very pale blue, kind of white Articuno. It's kind of nice, it's shiny, I like it. So my question of the day is, which shiny should I hunt next out of the following? Because I have now opened up 5 new potential Pokemon that I can shiny hunt. That is Lugia, Mewtwo, Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. I think are all available now for me to shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I guess better way of phrasing the question is, which of the following shinies do you like the best? I'll put them on the screen. Lugia, Mewtwo, Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza. That's a better question of the day than what I was saying. Which of those shinies do you like the most? It may sway which I hunt for next. For right now, though, we are against a Grand Bull, and honestly, I don't want to get hit by a Play Rough, because that would be scary, so I think I'm just going to go to Regigigas and be nice and tanky. I don't think Grand Bull has any fighting-type moves. If it does, we could be in trouble, but I'm pretty confident that we're fine. Headbutt, that's fine. It's going to do, like, 20 damage. 20 damage exactly. I didn't quite get to say it before it happened, so it didn't quite work, but, you know. Was what I was going to say. I just said it slightly late. But yeah, we should be fine. Raw. Depending on what we go into, we're fine. Just don't bring me into Zekrom. Even if we go into Zekrom. Are we fine? Are we at a point where Thunderbolt just KOs it? Probably, right? I think Thunderbolt probably KOs. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. Where's Zekrom? Yeah, okay. Good. Good. I was gonna say, Regigigas' damage is halved, so you've got to take that into consideration when doing on-the-moment calculations. Plus, a Zekrom special attack really isn't that bad. That stat increase is fat. Holy. Some of that good attack stat right there. As we have to fight a Shelmet. You know what, Zekrom? I think you need to stay in. I think we need all the power. I don't know if we'll be able to fight it with anything else. I don't know if anything else will have enough damage. Nothing will have enough damage because it used Protect, so nothing will get through it. Damn. That is actually... I've been counted. Goodbye, Shelmet. Why is Zekrom not one-shotting things that I feel like it should? It didn't one-shot pumpkaboo, and now it's not one-shotting shelmet? It's not really the levels that are an issue. I mean, we're basically on par. I think the first pumpkaboo was level 32. So we're pretty much on par perfectly in levels. The gym leader might be like a level or two higher than us, but that's kind of ideal. Do we want light screen? I feel like this is such a silly sentence, but I feel like sand attack is going to more reliably make me take less damage than light screen will. Those were words that I just said. They're very wrong, but they are words that I have said. What I mean by that is they aren't going to necessarily always be using just special attacks. They can be mixed attackers, and I'd rather them just miss their moves if they're scary than, you know, do half damage and potentially crit through light screen. Because I don't want to get into a false sense of security like, hey, this is going to do 40 damage, and then they crit, go through light screen, and end up doing like 100 damage, and I get bonked, you know? So I don't really want to risk that. I'm not a big light screen fan. Am I going to go to every dead end in this gym? Yes, because to be honest, I don't remember this gym anytime I go through it. I don't remember if there's like a quick way to get through this gym quickly. Quickly. Yep, that's what I said. Quickly. I don't know if there's a way to go quickly, or if it's just, you know, battle all the trainers and go through the ropes. There might be like a path that I just completely missed that just let me zip up one that I missed, but I don't know. Ground types are also a little bit scary, but we do at least have a Bomber Snow, which does help. I do also regret not naming this thing Sprinkles with the hail. So if we get another ice type, Sprinkles is a name that I might need to... I do regret not naming this Sprinkles, though. I do feel like that was a very good name, and I didn't think of it until I loaded up the game today. So, my bad. It would have been a much better name than Apple. Apple is such a bad name. We could go to a name rater and rename it. It's not been on the team for that long. It's not really, like, set in with me yet. So we could rename it to Sprinkles. You know, that's the second question of the day. Should I nickname this thing Sprinkles instead of Apple? I just feel like it'd be better. I also don't know if it's, like, set now, you know? Like, it's been decided. I also might still have the EXP share on, I just realized, because I was training up Zekrom. Yeah, I probably still have the EXP share on. I should turn that off, because I don't think we really need shared XP at this point. I did completely forget about that, but that's fine. Luxxra survives a Giga Drain. It won't survive an Ice Shard and the Hail, that's for sure. Barely survived the Hail. Barely survived the Sprinkles, if you will. I really think I should rename it. Oh, guess what just popped into my head? It's Macago Beep Beep. Why did it pop into my head? I don't know. I think I have a problem. There was nothing relating to it. I need actual help. I can't survive puns. I think puns are going to be the end of me. They infect my brain like brainworms. It's a curse, I think. Do we have any more trainers before the gym leader, or are we good to go? We are good to go. Let's get rid of that EXP share being on, because we don't need that on anymore. We are done training up. Turn that off, and let's decide who we want in front. Who... Reggie Sweep does call my name. It would be funny if it happened twice, wouldn't it? It'd be pretty funny if it happened twice. I'm even gonna use an ordinary potion just so we have as much HP as possible before we go in. I think it's time for Reggie Sweep 2. You know, great things deserve a sequel. I don't think it's gonna work, but I would like to see it. Oh, so you made it up here. I'm the gym leader. Ramos is the name. So what do you think, Whippersnapper? Whippersnapper is also a good word. Did you enjoy the garden playground I made of all these sturdy plants of mine? Their strength was a sign of my strength as a gardener and a gym leader. Sure you're up to facing all that? I'm gonna face all of that. Reggie Gigas is going to face all of that. It's Reggie Sweep time. Full trainer Chloe. Don't lead with a fighting type. Don't do it. Rockinor. That's fine. That's fine. That's honestly fine. Such a Bayleaf that we set up on before? Is it just another Gen 2 middle evolution that we're gonna start on? Because that's kind of funny if it is. We're gonna start with Confuse Ray, obviously. Crunch could drop our defense, which could be scary. I spoke that one into existence, to be fair. I shouldn't have opened my mouth. There was no reason for me to say that out loud. I should have just kept it internal. Like every time I think Macago beep beep, I should keep that internal rather than saying it. Let's get a Dizzy Punch. I don't think we have any reason to do anything else. Crunch, if we get defense dropped again, I'm gonna stop. We don't get defense dropped again, but we did get crit. I don't love the fact that we got crit. I honestly kind of want to swap out already. I just know it'd be silly to. I want my Regi Sweep. I do. It would make my brain very happy to get another Regi Sweep. I am a little bit nervous about that defense drop. Hit yourself. Nice. Nice. Good. However, we are getting through turns. We are certainly getting through turns. Hyper Potion, that's fine. That's fine. That's more turns that we get through. I think we have one more turn of Slow Start, and then we just start wrecking things. I mean, I'm just going to Dizzy Punch again. No reason not to. And then we should outspeed the turn after. Nice. Okay, I think that means that we get through Slow Start. Is it Regi Sweep Sweep? We get our acts together. We can finish this with a knockoff. It might... Oh, another Hyper Potion. Okay, okay. Our attack is going to be so much higher. This might just do half alone. Pretty close, pretty close. Dizzy Punch might still finish. It is slightly higher base power and stab, so it should. Nice, we get rid of the Croconaw. Okay, Regi Sweep. Is it time? Kecleon. That's fine. That's fine. You can go into Kecleon. I have Revenge. I don't know if I want to turn it into a fighting type, because we have our defense drop, and it getting stabbed on any fighting type moves it might have could be scary, but I'm going to click Revenge. Slash, that's fine. It is stab, our defense is dropped, it's high crit rate, but we live that okay. And Revenge should one-shot in return, right? You're a Kecleon, you're not scary. Good, good. Regi Sweep, Regi Sweep. Constipation. Such a stupid name. Meganium. I mean, I can't stop halfway, right? That'd be rude to everyone that has to see this, right? If I just stopped halfway after talking up this Regi Sweep, that'd be insane. Dizzy Punch, not quite half, but if it hits itself in confusion, that'd be perfect. Reflect. Oh, no. That's another 5 turns of Slow Start, basically. Don't do that. That's gross. That's gross, and you know it, Meganium. You know what you did was gross. You should hate yourself for that. The sweep is in shambles. The sweep is crumbling. The sweep is crumbling. It's happening. It's all crumbling around me. It's all crumbling around me. The sweep doesn't feel like much of a sweep anymore, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really feeling the sweep part of this. This is kind of just an ordinary stall battle at this point. The sweep is gone. The sweep is gone. We're just dusting now. This is light dusting. It's not the same. I don't want a light dusting with my Regi Gigas. I wanted a sweep, dang it. I mean, I'm just gonna click Revenge once more. Please, Magical Leaf. Oh my god. Confusion? Please don't let it reflect again. Please. I hate it here. I hate this gym. This is why everyone forgets this gym. It's gross. Stinky. Stinky gym. We do have knockoff, which should finish here. Right? Okay, no more Meganium. Meganium was the worst. Meganium was horrible. Actually, just completely ruined my sweep. I mean, we are still doing the act of sweeping. Okay, it's a Wingull. I'm staying in. We're continuing this. We're gonna just knock off the Wingull, I guess. Which should be fine. It's gonna do hardly any damage. Oh, it was holding an item, so it did more. Nice. Nice. I was gonna say it's not gonna do much damage because of the reflect, but because it was holding an item, this is still 2-hit KO. That counts. Regi Sweep. Regi Sweep. Not the scariest fight of all time. Not the scariest fight of all time. Overall, pretty relaxing. You believe in your Pokemon and they believe in you too. Mighty oaks from acorns grow. Go on then. You've earned it. Here's your own plant badge. Okay, but what about the TM? That's the more important thing, right? Macago beep beep. Why is it so stuck in my head? You can use the HM Fly. That's nice. That's nice. Pokemon at level 60 will obey. That's fine. Karate Chop is the TM. Have we had any not aggressive TMs? I feel like every TM that we have picked up has been an attack. Other than Thunder Wave. Is it just Thunder Wave? So we have got Pluck, Rolling Kick, Silver Wind, Head Smash, Cut, Heart Stamp, Dive, Flame Burst, Hyperspace Hole, Giga Drain, Strength, Hail Whip. Okay, there's the outlier. Headbutt, Lava Plume, Dragon Claw, Glaciate, Hurricane, Woodhammer, Surf, Bullet Seed, Iron Tail, Fly, Thunder, Thunder Wave, and Karate Chop. That's a very, very offensive spread of TMs. That is crazy. Okay. I do think Revenge is better for Regigigas than Karate Chop, so I don't think we're going to teach it, but still, it's an option. It's pretty low base power. We'd have to put it on something like, if we get a Technician Breloom, right, then it's good. Other than that, it's probably not going to be used on anyone, I don't think. But that is our gym over and done with. I wonder if I'm going to remember... Oh, hello. Oh! We don't have a Gyarados, but still, that's nice. That's nice. That is something that we didn't have. I guess I never came up here. That's crazy. Use Rain Dance to make it rain. Thunder will never miss. Rain, rain, come today. Drizzle ability, you're fantastic. Drizzle Kyogre with Thunder is spooky. Certainly is. Okay, I think that means that we would be ready to go to the next route and get ourselves an encounter. I guess if we're gonna get an encounter leading with Zekrom makes sense because we have Dragon Rage. We could also teach it Thunder Wave. Do we want to turn our Zekrom? We could get rid of Thunderbolt, just have Thunder Fang to rely on our high physical attack and the chance to flinch and stuff. This is dumb. What I'm doing here is dumb. This is not how you should use your legendaries. It certainly isn't. But Dragon Rage Thunder Wave is really good for catching things. Would it make more sense to get rid of Thunderbolt or Thunder Fang? Probably makes more sense to get rid of Thunder Fang. I know our attack is higher, but I mean, it's an extra 25 base power. It can't miss. It would remove the flinch chance, but also, we're pretty slow on Zekrom anyway. It's a slower stat. We'll keep Thunderbolt. I like 100% accurate moves. I do. If I miss that 5% accurate, with the 5% accuracy, I will be sad. And it could cost me my Pokemon, so this is fine. Those egg-like things that are found at the Pokemon Daycare, strictly speaking, they're not eggs. They're more like a Pokemon cradle. No, they're eggs. They're egg. I don't like what he just said. That confused me. They're eggs. Hello, clip received. Hi, Lysandra. Professor Sycamore told me you can now wield a Mega Evolution. It is truly wonderful. With that power, you can steer your future in a better direction. You can't just cover up the old filth with new filth. We can, though. I implore you to consider what we need to do to change the world into a new, beautiful world. We should nuke it with 3,000-year-old ancient weapons. I wonder if he thinks the same as me. That'd be crazy, right? If he thought the same as me on that, that'd be insane. But I mean, maybe there's a possibility. Can you give me stuff? I need to get to Lumio City, but the gate is closed due to a power outage. How could a power outage happen anyway? I mean, the Kalos power plant is right there on Route 13. Route 13 encounter. Anyone want to give me stuff? Black Sludge. Okay, we don't have a poison type right now, but that's fine. How dare you keep us waiting? I wasn't aware I was keeping anyone waiting. Ah, just kidding, trainer. We weren't really waiting for you. We were on our way to power plant at Professor Sycamore's request. The gate connecting Lumio City to Route 13 has been shut by a mysterious power outage. We have to investigate. Hey, so there's a Central Kalos and Coastal Kalos, right? Is there also, Stinky Sand Kalos? I'm gonna give you the answer, it's Mountain Kalos. Same thing. I'm gonna take this opportunity to power up the Pokedex again. I'm using the National Dex. This could all be skipped. We don't care about any of that. We're not filling out any Pokedex. We are, however, catching one new Pokemon. Oh, how does this route gonna work? Why did it split into two? What if I want the one on the right that's trying to avoid me? If it's trying to avoid me, that means it's a good Pokemon, right? Hear that rumbling? You hear that rumbling? Groudon. Actually, wait, where did it go? I didn't realize they disappeared. Okay, there we go. Encounter. Encounter. Snorunt. Okay. It could be better. It could be better. It could. It does have Ice-type moves, but also Snorunt. So I'm just gonna Thunder Wave. Attack. Snorunt. It's fine. It's fine. Think about the pairing with a Bomb Snow. You know, we get this thing into like a Glalie or a Frostlass. We could make this a Frostlass, actually. That'd be kind of cool. That did nothing. Which should make me happy, because it means that my Zekrom isn't in danger, but it just makes me remember that Snorunt isn't good. I like Snorunt, actually. I think the Pokemon itself is kind of goofy, and I like the Pokemon. It's just not the powerhouse that I was, you know, hoping was making that rumbling noise, although we did lose the Pokemon in the rumble. So realistically, maybe we could have had something better if we went to the other spot. Oh well, it's fine. Snorunt, it shall be. I'm still not even swapping out because I'm not afraid of it. We're just going to go ahead and throw an ordinary Pokeball, and we're going to catch ourselves this Snorunt, which I might call Sprinkles. Maybe. No, I feel like it's got to be a Bomb Snow because it has the Hail ability. Snorunt has to have a different name. Snorunt needs like a... Snorunt needs to be called something like Cornetto. You know, it needs to be like an ice cream. Like an ice cream Cornetto or something. We get it caught. Maybe it liked the name. I guess that has to be the name now. I could just shorten it to Corn, but I do think Cornetto fits better as an ice cream for the ice type. So yeah, we'll call it Cornetto. Okay, okay. With that encounter, though, I do think that is where I'm going to be wrapping things up for today. Slightly shorter episode, probably closer to like 25 minutes, but you know what? Sometimes that's how it's gotta be, as I have some things to do today. So, we will quickly go ahead and take a look at our Snorunt, and also I need to look up where the name rater is, so I remember to go ahead and change Abomasnow's name. I've convinced myself that it needs to happen. You are a naughty nature, so plus attack, minus special defense. Pretty satisfying stats, actually. 66s and 33s. Pretty satisfying numbers. I mean, the attack and special attack is still the same at 39. That's just... I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's kind of satisfying to look at, actually. You know what? Maybe it's not the worst encounter. It kind of made me smile. But yeah, that is where we're going to be wrapping things up for today. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,